Good morning, students. Yesterday, that is on 13th September, there was a NEET paper. So from the NEET aspirants, when it is going to be analyzed, it is clear that the paper was dead easy. Almost all the questions are NCERT based. That too also directly formula based questions. We are saying that after completion of the examination, everyone is going to say that paper was easy. The candidates, those who are seeking the examination in the examination hall, how much difficulty they are faced while solving the questions. But usually, this year question paper is very easy comparing to the last year. But one more thing, the question distribution from the first PUC and second PUC is varied. Only 17 questions are asked from the first PUC, and the remaining questions out of 45-70 questions, 17 questions are from first PUC and remaining questions are from second PUC. That too also direct formula based, and certain questions are directly by seeing the questions you can pick the answers. Yes, we go for NEET 2020 solution for physics. NEET 2020. NEET 2020. Right? So, I think that you are seeing it. Right? Okay. So, this is the question paper belongs to what? Z5. Now, question paper is belongs to what? Z5. Now, this is the G5. Are you seeing? The question starts with 136. So now this is the question. I think that you are seeing the question here. A series LCR circuit is connected to an AC voltage source. When inductor L is removed from the circuit, the phase difference between the current and voltage is pi by 3. If instead C, that is capacitor, is removed, then the circuit, the phase difference is again pi by 3 between the current and voltage. The power factor of the circuit is. Now this is our question. In the series LCR circuit, when L is removed, there is a phase difference between the current and voltage is pi by 3. Instead of L, if C is removed, again the phase difference is maintained pi by 3. Here phase difference is constant. No change. No change means what? 0. Now he is asking the power factor of the circuit. What is that power factor? Power factor is nothing but cos phi. Power factor is cos phi. Therefore, cos phi equals to, what is the phase difference? 0. So 0 is the phase difference means what? Cos 0. There will be no change, pi by 3 every case. Cos 0 equals to 1. So power factor cos phi equals to cos 0 equals to 1. Now this is our answer. Right? Our answer is second. Our answer is second. Are you seeing it? Now this is my solution. एक बार check कर लो. Right? So, right? और एक question देखो. What is that? देखो. A wire of length L, area of cross section A is hanging from a fixed support. The length of the wire changes to L1 when the mass M is suspended from its free end. The expression for Young's modulus is. That is, the question is from elasticity, PUC first year. We know that Young's modulus equals to normal stress to the longitudinal strain delta L by L. So, shall I write F by A, L by delta L. F is nothing but force. Force is nothing but weight. Weight equals to mg, that is L, area A, change in length. So after extension, what is that? L dash. Before that extension L, change in length is nothing but L1 minus L. L1 is the after extension total wire length and initial length is L. Delta L is nothing but L1 minus L. Your option is third. Your option is third option. Now this is our basic equation. Whatever we have studied in the first PUC, the Young's modulus is defined as the ratio of normal stress to the longitudinal strain. Normal stress, force per unit area, change in length divided by original length. Force is nothing but weight. Weight is nothing but mg. L as it is, A as it is, L1 minus L. Is it clear? Yes. So next 138, that is the third question. A long solenoid of 50 centimeter length having 100 turns carries a current of 2.5 ampere. The magnetic field at the center of the solenoid. Now this is our question. The magnetic field due to a solenoid B equals to mu naught small n into I. That small n is nothing but number of turns per unit length. So he has given a long solenoid of 50 centimeter length having 100 turns. So what is the magnetic field produced at the center of a solenoid? So is it or? Have you seen the question? So let me come across the solution. The magnetic field at the center of the solenoid B equals to mu naught Ni. What is that N? Mu naught, number of turns per unit length into I. So I substitute the value. Mu naught 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7, number of turns 100, current 2.5 ampere divided by length. How much? 50 centimeters. 50 centimeter means 10 to the power of minus 2. 51 za, 52 za. 2.5 into 2, 5. Shall I write? 4. This is 3.14 into 10 to the power of minus 7. A, when it comes to the numerator, plus 2, this is nothing but 5. 5 4s are 20. 20 into 3.14. Shall I write? Instead of, this is nothing but 3.14. What is that? 10 to the power of minus 5. एक माइनस निकालो यहाँ पे. B equals to 6.28. इसका 1 गया -4 Tesla. This is your answer. Are you seeing? So our answer is 6.28 into 10 to the power of -4 Tesla. That is your fourth option. Right? Now this is the solution. Next we come across 139th. That is nothing but fourth question. A ray is incident at an angle of incidence on one surface of a small angle prism with angle of prism A and emerges normally from the opposite surface. If the refractive index of the material of the prism is mu, then the angle of incidence is nearly equals to. So when the light is entered through the prism from the first surface, the angle of incidence and there is an angle of refraction, and it is emerging normally from the second surface, the angle of emergence is 0. Then we have got the equation. Then I come across the solution. From the prism we know that deviation D equals to A into bracket mu minus 1. This is my first equation. When the light suffers deviation from the first phase, so we have got the equation for the prism. A plus D is equals to I plus angle of emergence. So the ray is emerging normally from the second surface. Here E equals to 0. Then A plus D is equals to I. D equals to I minus A. Now this is equation number 2. I compare it. Therefore I minus A is equals to A into bracket mu minus 1. Shall I make it I minus A is equals to A into mu minus A, right? So this A get cancels. The angle of incidence equals to mu into A. This is your answer. एक बार देख लो गौर से. Now this is my deviation equation. D equals to A into bracket mu minus 1. When the light enters from the prism, then we have got the equation A plus D equals to I plus E, angle of emergence. So here the ray is emerging normally, that is angle of emergence is 0. A plus D equals to I. Then I make the equation D equals to I minus A. I compare equation 1 and 2. I minus A equals to A into bracket mu minus 1. I solve the bracket. I minus A equals to A mu minus A, minus same terms get cancels. So I equals to mu into A. Your answer, that is answer is nothing but second option, right? Next, our 140, that is the fifth question. In a certain region of a space with volume 0.2 cubic meter, the electric potential is found to be 5 volt throughout. The magnitude of a electric field in this region is. The electric potential is found to be 5 volt throughout. It means that the electric potential is constant. The constant means what? There will be no change. No change means what? 0. Hence, he is asking the magnitude of the electric field. So we know that the electric field equals to minus dV by dx. यहाँ पे डाटा तो दिए है 0.3 क्यूबिक मीटर. वो डाटा देने के बाद आप लोग सोचते हैं डाटा कहाँ पे सब्स्टिट्यूट करना. समटाइम्स द डाटास आर नॉट यूजेबल इन द इक्वेशन. यहाँ पे कहीं पे भी यूज नहीं होता. यहाँ पोटेंशियल क्या है? 0 है. पोटेंशियल इज व्हाट? 0. That is nothing but constant, same at every point. When the potential is 0, electric field is 0. This is our answer. What is that your option? Fourth option, right? E equals to 0. Is it clear? Yes. 141th, that is nothing but the sixth question here. For which one of the following Bohr model is not valid? When you come across the theoretical section, according to Bohr's atomic model is valid only for hydrogen and hydrogen-like atoms. Right? So whatever the options are given here, the singly ionized helium atom, that is nothing but helium-24, that is nearly equals to what? Atomic number is less than, that is nothing but, that is in hydrogen-like atoms, that is nothing but light nuclei. Deuteron, H22. Singly ionized neon. Neon is comes under in what? Mass number 10. Sorry. So atomic number is 10. So it is nothing but heavy. So hydrogen atom once again, fourth option. So here the singly ionized neon is a neon atom is nothing but what? So it is not a hydrogen like atom. It is having the atomic number 10. Hence, it is not going to be valid for what? Bohr's atom model. So, your option is third. Your answer is third. Right? Then after this, I go for 142. 142. Now, this is your 142. Just you read the question. What the question is? Light with an average flux of 20 watt per centimeter square falls on a non-reflecting surface at normal incidence having surface area 20 centimeters square. The energy received by the surface during the span of 1 minute is. So, when the light is falling on the surface, there is an intensity factor. The intensity is defined as energy emitted per second per unit area. I need the energy. E equals to I T into A factor. Right? Just to check the equation. By knowing the equation, we can easily go for the terms. Then once he has given in the equation. Pause. Let me go for the substitution of the values. The energy E equals to, what is the intensity as given? The intensity is 20 watt per centimeter square. 20 watt per centimeter square. What is the time? 1 minute. 1 minute is nothing but 60 seconds. What is the area? 20 centimeter square. 20 centimeter square. 10 to the power of minus 2 whole square. Right? Minus 2 whole square, minus 2 whole square. 10 to the power of minus 4 get cancels. So E equals to 2, 4, 24, 3 zeros. Shall I write? So according to the, shall I write? According to that options, 24, 303 joules. This is your answer. The intensity of the light is defined as the energy emitted per second per unit area. I need the energy. E equals to IAT. The intensity is given 20 watt per centimeter square. Centimeter square. So time is 1 minute. That is 60 seconds. Area 20 centimeter square. These two get cancels. 2, 12, 12 to the 24. 3 zeros. 24 into 24, 3 joules. Right? 143. That is nothing but 8th question. An electron is accelerated from rest through potential difference of V volt. If the de Broglie wavelength of the electron is 1.227 into 10 to the power of minus 2 nanometer, the potential difference is. So when you are come across the wavelength factor and potential difference, then we come across what? Dual nature of light. According to the dual nature of light, when the electron is accelerated through a potential difference V, then the de Broglie's wavelength lambda is given by 12.27 angstrom divided by root V, where V is the potential difference. Then I go for the substitution. Root V is equals to 12.27 angstrom 10 to the power of minus 10 divided by lambda. So shall I write 1.227, एक जगह हटा दिया यहाँ पे 10 to the power of minus 11 divided by what is lambda? 1.227 into 10 to the power of minus 2 nanometer minus 9. ये गया right? Then बचा क्या अब? 9 to 11. So 10 to the power of minus 11. AB 10 to the power of minus 11. So are you getting the point? So he has mentioned 10 to the power of minus 2 nanometer. अब दोनों cancel हो गए. बचा क्या अब? 1. Right? देखो. Are you sure? यहाँ पे 10 to the power of, यहाँ पे एक जगह हटा दे. So एक जगह हटा दिए तो क्या हो जाता है? 9. हम क्या करें? 11 करें? Yes. इसको 9 बना दो. A 9 कैंसिल हो जाता. बचा क्या ऊपर आए तो? So I go for what? ऊपर ले क्या हो? 10 to the power of plus 2. Right? एक जगह हटा दे. क्या हुआ? 9 हुआ. minus 9. So 9 क्या तो माइनस ऊपर आ गए तो प्लस 2 हो गया. अब इसको स्क्वायर कर दो. हेंस दोनों स्क्वायर कर दिए. V equals to 10 to the power of plus 2 A2 10 to the power of 4 volt. This is your answer. Right? This is answer. Next 145th question, that is nothing but 10th question. Which of the following graph represents the variation of the resistivity with temperature for copper? Copper is belongs to conductor. Then I go for the equation. So from the relation between resistance and temperature for the conductor, R equals to R naught into bracket 1 plus alpha into delta T. R is directly proportional to rho. Hence I make it rho equals to rho naught 1 plus alpha into delta T, change in temperature. That delta T is nothing but T2 minus T1. When single temperature, that is nothing but T. So resistivity is directly proportional to temperature factor. But it's not a straight line because it has got the certain resistivity of its own. When I plot the graph resistivity versus temperature, as the temperature increases, resistivity is also increases. Now this is nothing but graphical representation. Your answer is second option, right? From the graphical representation it gives what? Second option. So you don't think that linear variation, rho is directly proportional to, as the temperature increases, resistivity increases. It has got the certain value of its initial resistivity. Then as the temperature increases, resistance increases, resistivity increases. Now this is your graphical representation. Is it clear? Yes. So next we come across 144th क्वेश्चन. डायरेक्टली आप 145 गए थे, बीच में 144 छोड़े थे, वो उसको कंप्लीट करेंगे. A body weighs 72 Newton on the surface of the earth. What is the gravitational force on it at a height equals to half the radius of the earth? So according to the Newton's law of gravitation, the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth, G equals to Gm by R square. So G and M are constant. G is directly proportional to 1 by R square. Therefore, above the surface of the earth, G dash is directly proportional to 1 by R plus H whole square. So shall I write G dash by G is equals to R square divided by R plus H whole square. Shall I write R divided by R plus H whole square? सही है. Then दोनों तरफ मल्टीप्लाई कर दो. वेट दिया mg dash divided by mg, multiply and divided by m. So R divided by R plus H whole square. Now this is nothing but weight. W dash by W is equals to R. What is the height? Half of the radius, R by 2 whole square. Weight कितना दिया? W dash पूछ रहा. W dash equals to W. So R as it is रख दूँ मैं. So 2R plus R, 3R by 2. 3R by 2 whole square. R get cancels. W ये कितना हुआ? 2 by 3 whole square. So W dash is equals to, weight कितना दिया देखो? 72. 2 square 4 by 9. 9 8s are 72. 8 into 4, 32 Newton. This is your answer. Right? What is the option he has given? 32 Newton. That is nothing but first option. देख लो एक बार गौर से, पूरा गौर से देख लो इक्वेशन. बेसिक इक्वेशन यहाँ पे रखे सो है. राइट? 146 question. A light of frequency 1.5 times the threshold frequency is incident on a photosensitive material. What will be the photoelectric current if the frequency is halved and intensity is doubled? Now this is our question. According to the question, the incident frequency is 1.5 times the F naught. That is mentioned. What about that? 1.5 times the threshold frequency, 1.5 F naught. Later on, he make the intensity to be half of the original and intensity is doubled. To have the photoelectric effect, we need the work function, and there is a threshold frequency. The minimum frequency which is responsible to remove the electron from the surface of the conductor is known as threshold frequency. he is making the frequency lesser than the threshold frequency. Hence, there will be no photoelectric effect takes place. When there will be no photoelectric effect takes place, there will be no ejection of the electron from the surface of the conductor. Hence, there will be no photocurrent takes place. It is independent of intensity of the incident radiation. When the electrons are ejected, they gain a kinetic energy. Kinetic energy and threshold frequency are directly proportional. It is independent of what? Incident radiation. So, when you go for the graphical representation, kinetic energy and frequency, the minimum frequency which is responsible to remove the electron from the surface of the conductor, this frequency is called threshold frequency. It is independent of intensity of the radiation. When the frequency is lesser than the threshold frequency, no photoelectric effect takes place. Hence, there will be no ejection of the electron from the surface of the conductor. Hence, no electrons ejected, no photocurrent. Hence, the answer is 0. So, your answer is third option, that is nothing but 0. Right? Then, next question. Next we come across 147th question. A 40 microfarad capacitor is connected to a 200 volt 50 Hertz AC supply. The RMS value of the current in the circuit is nearly. Now this is our question. And I go for solution. So our AC circuit containing what? Capacitor. When the AC circuit containing capacitor, there is a opposition offered by the capacitor to the flow of AC. That opposition is nothing but XC, capacitive reactance. Right? There is the existence of RMS value of the current and voltage. Then XC equals to Vrms divided by Irms. Are you getting the point? I need Irms. Irms is equals to Vrms divided by XC. The applied voltage is nothing but a RMS value. So Irms. So Vrms. What is XC? XC equals to 1 divided by 2 pi FC. 1 divided by 2 pi FC. So this takes upwards. Vrms into 2 pi FC. Then you go for substituting the values. What is the RMS value of voltage? How much he has mentioned? 200 volt. Is it clear? 200 volt. He has mentioned 200 volt. 2 pi. 2 into 3.14. What is the frequency of AC? 50. What is the capacitor value? 40 microfarad. Now these are the factors. So I make it 200. 2 into 2, 4. This is 10 to the power of 2. 3.14. Shall I make it 2 into 50? Shall I make easier one? Instead of this one, I go for easiest way. 200 as it is. 50 into 2, 100 into 3.14 into 40 into 10 to the power of minus 6. So 2 4 zeros. 2 into 3.14 into 4. 4 plus 1, 5 zeros. 10 to the power of 5. This is 10 to the power of minus 6. Check it. Right? 3.14. This is nothing but 12.56. 2 into 12.56 into 10 to the power of minus 1. 12.5 into 2, that is nothing but 25. Shall I make it 12? 5 to the 10, 11. 2 to the 4 plus 1, 5. 2 ones are 2. 25.12 into 10 to the power of minus 1. What is your answer? 2.512 ampere. This is your RMS value. Check it. I don't need the calculator. Don't be dependent on the calculator. The simple thing, 10 to the power conversions. So your answer is that is nothing but 2.5 ampere. Second option, check it, पूरे देख लो. So let me go for 148. Assume that light of wavelength 600 nanometer is coming from a star. The limit of resolution of a telescope whose objective has a diameter of 2 meters. The limit of resolution of a telescope d theta is equals to 1.22 lambda by d. D is the diameter of the objective. So what is the wavelength received? D theta equals to 1.22. Wavelength is nothing but 600 nanometer. 600 nano 10 to the power of minus 9 divided by 2. So shall I write 1.22, 2 ones are 2, 3s are 3. ये दो इधर गए 10 to the power of minus 7. Right? Then I go for इसको मल्टीप्लाई करो d theta 6, 6, 3, 3.66 into 10 to the power of minus 7 radian. The smallest angular separation distance between the two distant objects which are just resolved is called limit of resolution, that is d theta. Now your answer is, that is nothing but fourth option, 3.66 into 10 to the power of minus 7 radian. Right? Next we come across 149th. A ball is thrown vertically downwards with a velocity of 20 meters per second from the top of a tower. It hits the ground after some time with a velocity of 80 meters per second. The height of the tower g equals to 10 meters per second. When the body is thrown from the certain height, it is coming along the gravity. So we know that v square minus u square equals to 2as, that is nothing but 2gh. I need h equals to v square minus u square divided by 2g. What is the final velocity? That is hitting with the ground 80. This is 80 square. This is initial velocity 20 square. This is nothing but 2 into 10. Shall I write 6400? This is 400 divided by 30. Sorry, 2 into 10, 20. 6400 minus 400, 6000. Shall I write? Divided by 20. दोनों cancel हो गए. 600 by 2, 300 meter. This is your answer. Right. देख लो एक बार. Easy. पूरे क्वेश्चन नहीं रहे जैसा है. Right? Next we come across 150th question. A cylinder contains hydrogen gas at pressure of 249 kilopascal and temperature 27 degrees centigrade. Its density is, the gas constant R is given 8.3 joule per mole per Kelvin. Now this is our question. By using the ideal gas equation, PV equals to nRT, N is nothing but 1, PV equals to RT. Then he is asking that density of the gas, hydrogen gas. We know that density equals to mass by volume, volume equals to mass by density. Now this is our term. I substitute here P m by rho RT. Then I need rho equals to P m divided by RT. Right? For hydrogen H12, here m equals to 2 gram. So m equals to 2 10 to the power of minus 3 kg. Shall I substitute here? So density, pressure is given how much? 249 kilopascal 10 to the power of 3. This is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3. R is given 8.3 into temperature 27 degrees centigrade. 27 degrees centigrade is nothing but 300 Kelvin. Right? A plus 3 minus 3 get cancels. So 249 ए 2 है, shall I take 2 by, this is nothing but 2 as it is, 3 3s are 9, 24, 24.9, ये 10 to the power plus 2 ऊपर चले जाता, so shall I make it 249 into 2 divided by 249, ये -1 यहाँ से निकालो, 10 to the power of 1, ये दोनों कैंसिल हो गए, 2 by 10, 2 by 10 is nothing but 0.2 kg per meter cube. एक बार कैलकुलेशन गौर से देखो, कहीं पे भी कैलकुलेटर की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती इफ़ यू अप्रोच प्रॉपरली. सो योर आंसर इज that is nothing but first option 0.2 kg per meter cube. So next we come across 151th question. When a uranium isotope uranium 92 235 is bombarded with a neutron, it generates krypton 3689, 3 neutrons, and now this is a general equation. This is general equation during what? Nuclear fission. And uranium 92-235 is bombarded with slow neutron. We get barium and krypton along with 3 neutrons. Here option has got barium, that is nothing but barium 56-144. If you want to be check it, then I go for the equation uranium 92-235. Uranium 92-235 bombarded with slow neutron, we get barium and krypton with 3 neutrons. Now this is our equation. He has given the krypton. What is the value of krypton? 3689. 3689. So 36 here, I want to balance, it should be 92. 92 minus 36, 92 minus 36, 6 carry 1, 4, this is 56. Is it clear? So barium 56. What is the remaining? 89, 3 ones are 3, 3, 12, 92. 235 minus 92, how much? 3, 12, 12 में 9, 13 में 9 गया, that is nothing but 4, 140, that is nothing but 144. So 235 है. Is it clear? So यहाँ पे देखो कितना हो जाता, 9 plus 3 neutron, so 9 plus 3 12, 8 plus 1 2, 92, 235, uranium 92, 235 or 236, 92 235, that is nothing but 144. So 143 है, यहाँ पे बैलेंस हो जाता 144, 89 है वो, right? Now this is our equation. Your option is fourth option, right? This is our equation. हमको ये चाहिए. This is our option, right? Next one we come across 152. The increase in the width of the depletion region in a PN junction diode is due to. There are the two types of the bias. One is forward bias, another one is reverse bias. In forward bias, the width of the depletion layer decreases. Hence, there is a easy crossing of the holes and electrons across the junction. There is a current conduction takes place. Due to the reverse bias, there is a width of depletion layer increases. Hence, there will be no conduction takes place. There will be no crossing of the holes and electrons across the junction. Hence, the diode does not conduct during the reverse bias. The main cause for that, width of the depletion layer increases. During the reverse bias, your option is first. That is your first option. Right? Next. 153. In 153, the phase difference between the displacement and acceleration of a particle in simple harmonic motion is. So, in simple harmonic motion, the displacement y equals to a sin omega t. When it is differentiated, we get velocity. Again, it is differentiated, we get what? Acceleration. Double differentiation of displacement, we get acceleration. The acceleration equals to minus omega square y. So here y equals to a sin omega t. So minus sign. So minus sign indicates that is nothing but it is moving opposite direction. So this is direction, then this direction is nothing but theta equals to 0. If it comes in this direction, that is nothing but theta equals to 180 degree. That is nothing but pi radian. Your answer is pi radian. That is nothing but fourth option, pi radian. So this negative sign indicates that it is moving in opposite direction. Opposite direction is nothing but what? 180 degree. That is nothing but pi radian. Right? Yes. 153 questions. So next class, in the next session, we continue with what? 154th. Thank you.